These clusters. I have been focused on clusters. Hello everybody. Welcome to Bored Grandma's Designs. My name is Leela and I'm from Northwest Florida. Tell you, there's so many different ways. It's another rabbit hole that you can fall down and lose yourself in, but I pulled out a bunch of scraps. There's scraps in a drawer right next to me. I even organized those when I was trying to organize my art room. It's already cluttered again. I still can't find places for things. But I'm working on it. But I found these where you can go up and down. They're not the greatest. I'm not in love with them. But I used scraps I already had. A gel print. This is offcuts from things that I was making with journals and corrugated cardboard. A little cutout from a floral book and a card and something I ordered from Wish a long time ago and didn't know what to do with it. Still really don't. And then I used a coffee filter on this one and kind of did a little weave on it. I like to weave baskets for some reason. I don't know. And here's another one. And my grandson was in here, so he handed me a button. He said, "Here, Yaya." And he said, "It's a button." And he handed me this button. So I was doing all this, so I went ahead and glued it there, and he was quite satisfied with that. He's in school today. No holidays today. Here's another one of those. I mean, I'm learning and taking you guys with me on my learning journeys. And there was somebody that did something. I just cut this out. I really like that end, so I just ruined the whole thing. And I learned a nifty trick. Oh my goodness. I love this lady, and I can't even remember the name of her channel. But she was a design consultant from Dear Julie. I believe her name is... Oh my gosh, I don't want to get this wrong. I'll go back and look. She's a beautiful person. But anyways, she showed us how you can take tape and put it in a book and pull the pages out and or pull the tape up, and there you have your print underneath there. So I kind of did that with some little flowers, but you could do it with text. That's probably a fail. Okay, so I had all these things where I glued it onto a piece of paper that was kind of torn, that I had not coffee dyed, but I had dyed with food coloring, and then put it in the oven to dry on a low heat. And I don't know, it just kind of crumbled a little bit in the corner, so I thought there was another channel that she glued all the things down. Good Lord, I'm going to have to go back and look and find all these people. My brain, it just went blank. It always does when I go on camera. I don't know why. I must be camera shy. But I know I can't speak in public for anything. I start shaking like this. But a camera, I'm not shaking. Because, you know, I know everybody's, we'll see this eventually. But you're all not there right now. It's just an object. But anyways, I did this little thing with another one of those Wish things that I didn't know what to do with. You can kind of see through it. Vellum, I guess you call it. I don't know. I'm new to this world. This I didn't do anything with yet. Here's another one. But my daughter, I showed her what I was over here doing all this time. And she said they look great, but they didn't look finished. And so this one was something that I pre-cut. I had corrugated die cast with my spell binders a long time ago. Then I put this coffee filter in the back, doily, something, a faux music sheet, and some old paper that I had dyed a long time ago, food coloring, and a paper doily. It's another one. Doesn't quite look finished either. Then I did this, and when she said, oh, it doesn't look finished, I put this on the back of it. I had these laying around. I'm like, there, is it finished now? And I showed her how I learned how to do this from Dear Julie Julie. It felt like a call, like I was in church on Sunday, and it was a altar call for the designers. Anyways, I'm not at that stage. So I'm in the learning stage. I'm in the background learning. But anyways, that was a little method that you put the tape down and you pull it up and your text is right there. So there's that. I put one of my little punch outs underneath there. That's another one that my daughter would say not quite finished, but this comes from a card, from many cards that my mommy had given me. Thank you, Mommy. I hope you're feeling better today. And there's this right here. It says if only it was finished. And then here's another one that I put in the background to make it look finished. And then another one here. I had done that before. She said they all looked like they needed something extra. With a coffee filter, a little piece of lace, that little tape, that little weird thing I got from Wish a long time ago and didn't know what to do with it. Come on, a little booklet. But anyways, those are the things that I was learning how to do, and although they're not perfect, it's supposed to be something that you can just grab and add to your journal real quick and already have made. I think I kind of like this one, and I like this one. I don't know. Anyway, I'm kind of rewarding myself to go back in my studio. I'm in the studio way too much. I love it here. Cheers. My weed tea. With all my bits. All natural black tea. Something left over. My green. My lemongrass tea wreath in here. Pepper and turmeric. That's where that yellow is. I'm thinking about, you see that color right there? I'm thinking about that yellow. I might stain some papers with those. I have seen some people do that. It's not very hot. I think I have some sort of attention deficit disorder, or I don't know. I don't know and I don't care. When I was a little girl back in the 70s, they didn't have labels. Thank God. Or thank goodness for that. I would hate to have all those labels. Anyways, so do I want to show you how I did this or what? Or would that bore you? Because you already know, most of you. Another thing that I've been doing is I have been trying to do research on YouTube of Edith Holden. Who the heck is Edith Holden anyway? I thought I heard of her from a long time ago, but didn't quite understand who she was. And now I have a little grasp of who she was, and she has several books, and she's a watercolor artist from the late 1800s to the early 1900s. And her whole family were artists, and she made diaries, and that's where a lot of the junk journalists are. You guys are getting a hold of her prints or her books and recreating them into journals. So I think she would have liked them. I know other people are like falling apart over how somebody can tear a book apart. I can understand that. If it's a really old book, I kind of have a problem tearing them apart. I started another channel reading books to children. It was supposed to be about crafting, but I started reading these books before that happened, and then I found all these different excuses why not to tear them apart. I haven't done it yet. I did one book, Red Rose, and I don't even think I read it. That might have been my first book when I decided to read them first. I got it in a thrift store, and some of the pages were drawn on and messed up or whatever, but I didn't want to bond to that book. But anyways, I wouldn't dare tear up some of our old books. Like my husband has some children's book that he had since he was a little boy. I wouldn't dare. Oh, that might look a little okay. Add that there. But what would I do with this? I don't know. You guys, please leave it in the comments below. Please like, share, subscribe, leave me comments. Help me out a little. Give me some suggestions. Be my friend. If I've met you in the park on a Saturday, let me know. If I've met you online, let me know. Or just let me know. I'm speeding things up here, so this isn't an hour long mundane video of me making clusters. This is a butterfly I watercolored, and I thought I'd use from this Ziploc bag some of the things that I stored when I was organizing. And I did some jelly print pulls, and some tissue paper. And these are just cutouts from my die cast. I could probably use those as patterns for future jelly print pulls. So I think these are the things that I'm going to use. I don't know about the butterfly. I'll use the butterfly and something else possibly. And I've got tidbits that's all the way around from other little projects I'll just throw in. So just stick this here and put it to the side. And I've got my little mixture here. I don't know why, but I love using the glue. Now this is something that my daughter had given me, and I just love this book. It's from the 60s, a Reader's Digest, and that is my beautiful bone folder. But this is a process that I use to fill up the words. Big Mama from another station, channel, she showed us how to do this, where you lay down your tape, and then you take your bone folder and go over it, and then you just pull it up. I just learned this. It's brand new to me. So it's a lot of fun. And this bone folder is much loved. It's got gold, 23 karat gold on it. So I'm pulling this up, and you'll see there, it's got the print on it. Probably a little bit too fast, trying to zoom it in there. And I've got other places where I've got the tape down. This is just regular old masking tape. You can use it for text, but I'm using it for the beautiful things that's inside. But anyways, this is from the cuts from cards and stuff. Fussy cutting, and I've just been throwing them in this box. I saved this chocolate box. There's more. And I'm going to start tearing right here. And that has a little bit of gold in it. I just love gold. Gold. I just love gold earrings, gold bracelets, gold fingernails. Anyways, I'm going to tear out one of these and use this in one of my clusters. And so I'm just going to do a couple of them. You get the gist of it. And I'm not using the corrugated cardboard like I did before in the other ones, which I thought turned out pretty well, but they're very 3D-ish. They really come out a lot. Let that dry and then figure out what other little thing I want to put here. I really enjoy this. It's really calming. I muted out all the sounds. I would love for you to hear the paper tearing and all the little things, but I had decided to listen to music in the background, which would probably, I don't know, be a copyright thing. I don't know. It was off of YouTube. I just let it all play out. If you stayed this long, thank you for watching. So I've stashed away in this box for safekeeping. For whenever I need it to add to my journals. There we go. Thank you for watching. Bye.